Hey there, everybody. It's been a while since I've done anything online, but I figured I got some cool mail, so I figure if I'm going to start back up, today's a time to do it. So I got a couple of packages here that I've been waiting for. Let's see what we got here. So this first one, I am pretty sure I know what this is. I think this is a Skirmish Minis game, if I am not mistaken. Boy, you're a stubborn box. Get this sucker open here. Yeah, this is what I think it is from Black Site Studios. Ooh, they package it real good. So, get rid of all this trash here, and we've got this one. Boy, you're going to be a tough guy to open here. This is going to be Night Thirst, I bet. Oh, it is. This is Night Thirst. So, this one's super cool. So, this is a little Battle Royale minis game, kind of skirmish level. I love minis games, and I had kind of burned out on the bigger games like 40K and stuff like that, which I used to play pretty regularly. And then I got into skirmish games. I tried like Malifaux and I'm forgetting the Samurai one and Arena Rex and stuff like that. I got in these skirmish games. So this is kind of that, except that this one is your vampires and all that kind of stuff. And this is from Whittle Goblin. If you don't follow them online, they are fantastic, and you should definitely follow. But this one I've been waiting to do. I've been wanting to get a little bit back into some minis gaming, and this is like right up my alley. It's vampires. It is skirmish level. It's exactly what I want. I don't want to use the big armies anymore. I'm kind of beyond that. Nothing wrong with those for people who love it. It's just not my style anymore. So this one I'm really looking forward to. Got to read through it still, of course, because I haven't read it yet. But I saw it, and I'm like, I got to have that because it'll fit with other ones that I do. Because I love smaller scale games like no, I can't. I'm blanking on everything right now that I used to play. But like I said, Malifaux before. Moonstone is fantastic. And this one, I can't wait to give this one a try. So that's the first thing I got in the mail. So that's really exciting. Next thing up, I've been waiting for this for a while. This is one of my favorite systems. And this is from Free League Publishing. And this is, I should make sure it is what I think it is before I say what it is. But I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This would be, yeah. So I got Vesson. This is the new. So this is City of My Nightmares. That's one book I got. There's more in here because there's a bunch of stuff I got from them on their last Kickstarter. This is the one I'm super excited about. Is Mythic Carpathia. Now, if you're not familiar with Vesson, Vesson is kind of Norse folk horror is the original one, where you are investigators investigating Vesson, which are kind of a catch-all term for any type of supernatural creatures. Whether that's a ghost, a goblin, a demon, fairy, troll, whatever. And I love the game. It's fantastic. One of my absolute favorite games of all time. And now this one is, you can go, they have, the Norse was the original setting, then they did the Ireland and Britain and stuff, and then they just did Mythic Carpathia. So this I'm really looking forward to going through. This should be a blast. I'm going to be running a bunch of Vesson at Gamehole in a couple of weeks here, so this one I'm really looking forward to digging in. And though I don't really need it, I got the starter set. I love getting starter sets. Just because a lot of times when I'm running stuff for new players, I like to be able to show them a great way to get started, and the starter set, of course, is usually a great way to do that. So this will have everything that's needed to get started. Of course, the rules will be a little bit condensed, and that's fine. I don't mind that at all. But I love starter sets. I think they're fantastic when they're well done. Some starter sets are a little bloated. This looks like it should be pretty cool. And also, some of the starter sets give you some cool stuff that you can use even in more advanced play. You usually get some cool maps and some lore and stuff like that, and often some pretty cool player handouts, which I can see in here. Like some of the character sheets look really cool, and these would easily translate to when I'm running convention games. So I got that. And then the last thing I got, not technically game related. I mean, you could use it for information game, but it came up in a stream when I was watching, as I mentioned, Night Thirst, Whittle Goblin. I was on their stream, and people were talking about these extraterrestrial books that they remembered from their youth. And this is not the one that was thought of, but it's one that came up in chat. I used to own this. I don't know what happened to it, but it was one of my absolute favorite books as a kid growing up. And it had all this really cool art of extraterrestrials. This is Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials. And there's nothing there because they didn't have the slipcover, which is fine. I got this kind of cheap. But it has this super cool art. But it doesn't just have the art. It's got physical characteristic, habitat, culture, and stuff like that of all these different aliens and Extraterrestrials, which is really, really cool. And it's just super cool stuff. I remember devouring this when I was a kid, and it was just one of my absolute favorite books. And this could easily be, because I love running Mothership, I could easily put some of this stuff into a Mothership game pretty easily. Maybe even Aliens. Some of this you could easily fit in. Just look at this dude. Look at Sir Dude with like guns coming out of his body. How cool is that? There's a couple others I want to get, and then it's got cool sketch stuff in the back as well. I love stuff like this. I love art books. I have a whole bunch of Brian Froud, if you're not familiar, Dark Crystal, and Labyrinth. He did a lot of the art for that. I got a bunch of his art books. I got the ones from Simon Stålenhag. He did. I'm blanking on the names now. Tales from the Flood and Tales from the Loop and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. I love art books. Art books are fantastic, and maybe because I can't really do this type of art. I do writing art, and I can do art from behind the GM screen, but I can't do picture stuff. So I just love this stuff. So I think this is a pretty cool mail day. I got my best and stuff. I got Night Thirst to try out. I got this to go through again. I haven't read this in 30 years. So a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of new stuff. I think it's going to be a great day and a good weekend. So if you want to leave me a little comment below of what you just recently got, what you're excited to get, what you got coming in, what you're looking forward to playing or reading, I'd love to hear about it.